March 1979, the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant suffered a severe core meltdown. The disaster added to a growing climate of distrust and concern about the safety of nuclear power, inspiring a coalition of some of the most popular musicians of the decade to come together as Musicians United for Safe Energy, or MUSE.
Those of us that do environmental and peace and justice benefits are kind of a tight-knit community, and then of course 3 Mile Island happened, and that put the issue of nuclear safety and the danger of nuclear power on the map.
The threat of nuclear power was suddenly there. Within a very short time, there were a lot of people who were aware of this issue. I was called to a meeting by John Hall, and he had an idea to do some large shows.
To raise awareness, the group planned a benefit concert at Madison Square Garden.
It grew from 1 day at the Garden, which sold out instantly, to 2 days, then it was 3 days, and we wound up doing a 5th night.
And if you look at the lineup across the 5 nights, it was absolutely astonishing.
Very exciting time and movement, and a relatively rare thing to see that many people come together and try to address a specific issue like that.
It snowballed into a movement of people that wanted to be aware of the problems that we were talking about, and we were using music to reach those people.
Somebody goes, why don't we have a big rally on the last day of the concerts? And it was like, great, but how much time do we have to get that together, and what's involved? And it was just amazing that we pulled it off.
And we aimed down to Battery Park and just started to see the size of what this rally was going to be, and it was 250,000 people, and none of us had expected that.
When a political message is accompanied by a musical message, you can march in the streets with it. It really does unite a group of people. It focuses things, and it's really great.
Just give me the warm power of the sun. Give me the steady flow of a waterfall. Give me the spirit of living things as they return to clay.
John Hall came up with this song called Power, and we all agreed with it, and the chorus was fabulous, and we did it every night. And at the concert for Battery Park.
The whole crowd was dancing, and you can see the audience clapping their hands and singing along. And it's a moment of unity between performers and an audience, and the sort of breaking down of the usual barrier between the stage and the crowd.
The greatest testament as to what an effect we had with No Nukes is the fact that there's not been a new nuclear plant built in 30 years. The artists are the conscience of the culture, and that's what makes activism and music go so beautifully together, because really when you think about any of the number of groups that are working for so many issues, it's made a huge difference, and it will continue to.